What's up, guys? Welcome back to the SideHustlr YouTube channel. We're back with another video to help you earn extra cash while sitting at home. The world as we know it has moved online. Traditional and startup companies are increasingly building an online presence to increase brand recognition. Proper advertisement is vital to make more people aware of their brand. It is also crucial to shaping it. I can't tell you how often I have been overwhelmed or underwhelmed by a website, to the point where I can forget why I clicked on that website in the first place. Website design and maintenance can make or break your brand, and that's what we at SideHustlr are here to help you with today. We'll discuss how to get started in web design, what's involved, and how much you could earn. So let's get started. Web design is a broad term that has everything to do with the maintenance and production of a website. It includes designing the web page and interface, coding, and even content authoring. You'd be surprised to know how many multinational companies hire a whole team of web development engineers to ensure their website is perfectly running. Getting interested? Let's see what it takes to be a web developer. Here are some skills that a web developer should have. 1. The ability to create wireframes and storyboards along with basic design skills. 2. Good know-how of Adobe Photoshop or other graphics editor. 3. Basic coding skills with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. 4. The ability to work with other web designers and content creators. 5. Knows and applies UI and UX design. Web designing is offered as both a full-time job as well as a part-time job. Freelancing part-time as a web designer is a great way to dip your toes in it to see if it's your passion or not. A lot of companies, especially startups, prefer freelancing web developers. Usually, they are on a budget, but it is perfect for web developers who choose to work from home. Every single company that has an online website needs a web developer. And when you're talking about online shopping stores or retailers, you should imagine a whole team of web tech guys working 24/7 to ensure the site is working correctly. This leads to the availability of full-time employment opportunities too. If web development has piqued your interest, then you're probably asking yourself, how do I get started? It's pretty easy. Several online courses and related materials are available, both paid and free. There are beginner courses if you're starting, and then there are specific software-based courses for web developers looking to broaden their tech horizons. Though there are many courses available online, here are some of our picks. Dribble Certified Product Design is a 16-week course where you can learn through educational videos and weekly mentor sessions. This course is an idea for all our viewers who are relatively new to the world of web design. The course covers UX and UI research, designing prototypes, wireframes, and flow diagrams. Then we have an online course for all the web developers looking to add another skill to their resume. LinkedIn Learning Online courses offer a variety of skill-based courses like Illustrator for web design, responsive typographic techniques, and design aesthetics. Certified courses are also available for those who prefer the traditional job-after-degree flow. Now you may be wondering, what's the difference? Certified courses come in handy when looking for a full-time web development job at a company. Usually, front-end developers opt for certified courses. Cornell University and DeVry University are offering web designing and development accredited courses. Now, let's talk about how much you can earn. Of course, no one wants to be an underpaying and overburdened employee. Not in this economy. Realistically, web developers make quite a bit. As a newbie, a front-end web developer can earn about $61,000 per year. If you are already a professional web developer, there are ways you can maximize your income. This first tip works for everyone, not just web developers, to master your finances. This tip is essential for independent freelancing web developers. Making sure to save some will help you invest them in courses that can further boost your overall income down the road. This next tip may seem counterproductive, but selecting a domain and sticking to it is more fruitful than staying in a generalized field. This is because staying in one area will automatically credit you as an expert in that domain. Experts can work less and charge more than a general web developer. Interestingly, clients prefer hiring an expert rather than an overall web developer. This mainly helps freelance web developers who don't want to be concerned with a day job. Freelancers, this one is for you. This helpful tip is to expand your network. Rather than just sticking to one client, try to work for multiple clients. Also, include other web developers in your network. This will help you get excellent referral work. A wider pool of clients who put in a good word on your behalf will eventually help you get a good reputation in the market. Please do not, and I repeat, do not underestimate the value of a good reference in the tech world. Positive reviews about you and your work will go a long way. Repeat business is just another outcome of referral work. With a broader network, you'll see that many new and private leads will be approaching you. Direct bookings will allow you to spend less time applying for jobs, and more clients mean you'll get picked for jobs rather than the other way around. Web development is not as complex to learn as most presume. It's a very doable hustle. With the power of the internet, anyone can learn how to design and maintain websites. I hope you found this video helpful. Let us know what you think in the comments below. If you haven't already, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you can stay informed when we post new videos. Until next time, keep hustling to achieve your dreams.